Formula One is a global sport, so we made sure that we actually went to these real places to shoot. We didn't shoot this all in one location to make it look like different places. We went to different tracks around the world and captured the unique flavor of each of these places. We couldn't have pulled it off without the tight partnership with Formula One. The access they gave us was more than I could have ever dreamed of. We had a garage for APXGP between Ferrari and Mercedes during the Silverstone Grand Prix.
They slot us in between Ferrari and Mercedes, and you go, are you kidding me? Are you really? It's almost embarrassing.
Because of the way the pits at Silverstone were organized and laid out, it just so happened that the Apex garage was right in the epicenter, right in the middle of the action. You couldn't have really immersed them more centrally in the actual event.
The Formula One teams were extremely supportive of our project. We were shown inside teams' garages. So we were given a guide to how it operates and the logistics of getting the teams in and out, and all these other things that we're now more expert in.
He's coming in, let's go!
Our production designers did an incredible job creating an Apex version of the garage, which looks and feels like a real Formula One garage, but at the same time felt unique to our team and kind of its design and styling and color palette.
When I walked into the Apex garage for the first time and saw it for real, having seen the plans, having seen the models, it was a real moment of pride to see that come to life.
The attention to detail was pretty astonishing. If you opened any drawer, you know, there was the full set of tools. All the monitors had data that you would see in Formula One.
They know exactly what they're doing, and their authenticity has been a key word for them from the word go.
It really does make a difference.
Purple Sector 1, best one yet.
Car feels good.
When you put actors in a place that feels so authentic, I do feel like it informs their performance.
They made the set look so real. For me, it was especially important because that was where my first scene was. So, yeah, they did 80% of the job for me.
We were given access to not only front of the garages, but the back of house, which no one gets to see, not even the other teams.
Oh my goodness!
The most gratifying thing was seeing other Formula One teams and team principals come in and admire everything and say they want to take some ideas from it. So that was the ultimate stamp of approval.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Lewis walked in, a couple of the Mercedes mechanics walked in.
This is better than my garage.
It was so well put together, very high tech. For a second, I was like, I want to be on the Apex team.
Oh, the garage looks amazing.
So that's kind of a nice endorsement for our garage.
Very cool.
We ended up at the McLaren headquarters, which gave us the exterior of the Apex factory.
Boy, look at my son.
Huh?
Hey.
That's the one. Then we went to Mercedes to do the factory floor. Their factory floor was fascinating and interesting, where the cars actually are made and assembled. And then we went to Williams for the wind tunnel. And what we soon realized was there were aesthetic connective tissues between each of these places. They don't feel like different spaces, they feel as one.
Everything you're seeing is real. It is a part of our world. The real brief from the outset, from everyone was, we want this to be as authentic as possible.
To be able to shoot in a facility like this where real F1 cars are tested has been amazing. This is a model of our Apex Formula One car, which Williams built for us.
Williams helped us make a 60% scale model of the Apex track car. They adapted a model that they have and use to calibrate the wind tunnel, and they essentially added bodywork pieces to us. So when you watch that scene in the film, it is a pretty faithful replication of the Apex car that we have designed.
And action.
It's a huge boon for us to be able to go down to that level of accuracy.
Sorry, hi. What you working on?
I'm working on a new front wing concept, trying to pick us up a 10th or so.
We really did want to film in some very secret spots at Mercedes. We did manage to film in their simulator that their Formula One drivers use to train in, which looks like nothing else I've ever seen.
What were his times?
He found half a second.
The racing simulator that the drivers train on has never been seen publicly before. Gave us incredible behind-the-scenes access.
Being able to work with Mercedes and McLaren and Williams and use actual employees who work for the team in some of these scenes has been incredible.
What's really fun about Formula One is every race has its own distinct quality. Silverstone is where the first Formula One race was held, and it has all this history.
So we're here at Silverstone filming the F1 movie. It's been an amazing day. It's very cold, a bit windy. In the pit lane, it's very strange to be back here when I'm not in racing.
I will always be very emotionally drawn to Silverstone for what it meant for me with the crowd, shooting the first scene together with Brad and Tobias, and what it meant for me to put my feet on the ground for the first time on such a historical, unique racetrack.
The stadium in Mexico City that they drive through has this incredible energy unlike anything else.
We filmed the scene with Sonny climbing out of his car at the end of the race in front of 30,000 fans. It was just such an incredible moment.
Spa is one of the most famous turns in motorsport.
It is phenomenal. You stand at the bottom of it, you look up Eau Rouge, and as they go by, it sucks the air out of your lungs.
Being in Vegas was just extraordinary. It was so immersive. The track was great.
Las Vegas is like a sci-fi movie, you know, going down the strip at 200 miles an hour. Abu Dhabi, it feels like, you know, you're 10 years in the future when you're there, just because of the incredible architecture and construction.
The luxury to be in Abu Dhabi the day of the race, where the real winners of F1 championship of that year are going to get in the podium. And then, seconds after, Brad, Damson, me, to be able to get in that podium, it is something extraordinary.
I'm not sure how still we got away with it, but everyone at F1 were so giving and opened up all the doors. By the end of it, a year and a half later, it just felt like our own backyard. We had a lot of laughs, and we felt oddly a part of it.
Filming across the world on race weekends as the 11th team has been really cool. It's been quite a journey.